Industry of Things World 2016. It is my pleasure to be here with Mehmet Pekarun from Sabanci Holdings. Hi Mehmet.
Hello, pleasure to be here.
You bring us a very interesting presentation topic. Why is Industry 4.0 imperative for emerging markets? Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Now, Industry 4.0, obviously, in advanced economy context, is very vital. It's about more jobs, more high-skilled jobs, and bringing production back to advanced economies. Well, when you look at the emerging market context, Industry 4.0 is also about upgrading your capabilities in the manufacturing, bringing more high-end technology into your business model, and also bringing productivity, further productivity. So when you look at from that perspective, all emerging markets are looking what they're trying to do. They're trying to do two things. One is to continue to stay cost competitive as a cost competitive destination, and on the other side, they're trying to migrate to higher technology areas. So Industry 4.0 from that perspective is also very relevant and very critical for emerging markets.
I see. What are the biggest opportunities and challenges that IoT presents emerging economies with today?
I think the opportunities is just like I said, it's a chance to frog leap into, if you will, the Champions League of the industrial world, right? Because you'll get into higher tech manufacturing areas. Challenges, I think I would summarize in three areas. One is clearly on investment. Now, Industry 4.0 requires significant investment. We've done a study on this one. It's per annum 1 to 1.5% of revenue needs to be invested over the next decade to be ready to implement Industry 4.0. So that's significant in emerging market context. And that's longer-term payback investments. Emerging markets are used to shorter-term payback periods. So that's one challenge. The other challenge is obviously labor, in the sense of, you have low-cost labor, and now you need to upgrade the skill force of the labor. That takes time. Second is the ecosystem. This is about, Industry 4.0 is about integrated value chains, suppliers, customers, manufacturers. Now, they have all different degrees of maturities, especially on the supplier side. A lot of SMEs, small, medium enterprises, they're far from this technology. So the challenge there is, how do you integrate these together? And finally, I would say that the low-cost labor, when you do feasibility studies, it's also makes the payback period longer. So that's also another challenge, both from labor and investment perspective.
I see. So to which extent will IoT reshape the business models?
Significantly, regardless of which industry you look at. I mean, I've experienced in mature industries, tires, textiles, and 10 years later, these industries will change significantly. I mean, look, from one perspective, many companies today are just producing a product. They are definitely going to be talking about selling services. The ones that are way ahead of the curve, they're going to be talking about having their own applications. It's like what General Electric company is trying to do on the very pioneer end of it, becoming a software company. Can you imagine a manufacturing company used to be transactional, just manufacturing products, selling the product and forgetting about it, now talking about becoming a software company, which is a 24/7 relationship with customers. So that's huge. It will impact, I think, all industries at different degrees, but impact will be huge regardless of which end of the spectrum you're coming in. So I truly believe this is a transformational moment for all industrial businesses.
Evolutionary, isn't it? So you will hold a presentation this afternoon. Thank you for your insights. What do you think of the Industry of Things World?
My first time here, first of all, so it's like a night and day going into other expos. This one is definitely, it's high tech, it's new technology, lots of energy, lots of entrepreneurship. So I think it's great to have a platform where you bring all this together. Obviously, this is still at that time where the Industry 4.0 initiative, IoT, is still ramping up. So it's still lots of clarification that needs to be done. So I think IoT World is serving to that end as well. And I really like the fact that there's a lot of these collaborative sessions, these work sessions happening. So I think it's a different and a very dynamic setting, and very happy to be here.
Any expectations for the Industry of Things World 2016?
Yeah, I think it's time now to start to move from awareness of what Industry 4.0 is going to and IoT is going to do to start talking about the roadmaps, make it more concrete. I think to the extent that IoT World serves that, I think it will serve a very important next step.
All right. Thank you very much for answering our questions.
Pleasure.
And I hope you enjoy the rest.
Thank you very much. Thank you.